Major breaking news: Abuja High Court brings forward Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's hearing to September 26 to treat application for release. E really choke. Maybe they have seen that many people, including the northern Nigerians, have planned to, take protest to Abuja just for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. Guys, I think I love this anyway. So, according to this particular news, they said the hearing initially was scheduled for October 10th. So because of maybe probably we don't know the reason, but I think they are trying to facilitate his release sharply. So they now shifted it to September 26th before Justice James Omotosho. So the Federal High Court in Abuja has brought forward the court date for the trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who happens to be the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, to address his application of release. And from the letter you are seeing, they say that for hearing and determination of pending applicants and ruling in the Federal High Court of Nigeria, hearing notice. It really choke. The hearing initially was scheduled for October 10th, like I said earlier. So we now be heard on September 26th before Justice James Omotosho. The main terrorism trial against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was scheduled to resume on October 10th, when the court was expected to rule on the no-case submission filed by Kanu's lawyers, who happens to be Agabi, after the federal government had called witnesses, presented evidence, and closed its case against the IPOB leader known as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So earlier in September, the Federal High Court in Abuja adjourned the application filed by Kanu's lawyers, requesting that the client be transferred to the National Hospital for urgent medical treatment. Justice Musa Liman adjourned the matter as his tenure as a vacation judge had ended, coinciding with the conclusion of the Federal High Court judge's vacation on the same day. So Emmanuel Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu's younger brother, has filed a 14-paragraph affidavit stating that his brother suffers from a life-threatening heart condition and that the medical facilities where he is currently detained are inadequate for proper treatment. During the hearing, Uchenna Njoko, senior advocate of Nigeria and counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, informed the court that the federal government lawyers had served a 37-page counter affidavit earlier that morning, leaving him insufficient time to review it. So Njoko requested additional time to study the document before proceedings could continue. So with the judge's vacation ending that day, Justice Liman's jurisdiction as a vacation judge was also set to lapse, that is to end that very day. So Adegboyega Awomolo, lead counsel for the federal government, agreed with Njoko, noting that it was unfortunate the matter had not been scheduled earlier, as his team was ready to address it at any time. So in his final remarks, Justice Liman expressed concern over whether he could rule on the matter as a vacation judge. Given the limited time remaining, he stated that he had agreed to hear the case due to its urgency, emphasizing that it involved several health concerns that could be a matter of life and death. So the judge directed that the case be returned to the Central Registrar for transfer to Justice James Omotosho, who is presiding over the main trial between Nnamdi Kanu and the federal government of Nigeria. So Justice Liman also noted in the case file that the matter is urgent and may be scheduled for hearing before the next adjourned date of the main trial. So I think who knows what these people have in mind that prompted them to, brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case forward earlier than it was expected. So no matter whatever they're doing, all eyes are on the Nigerian judicial system. We are looking at them this time around. They cannot use the case of Simon Ekpa to use that way that, okay, Simon Ekpa was tried, he was jailed for 6 years, this and that. Because of that, he's also agitating for freedom, he's agitating for Biafra. As a result of that, they now want to use it against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That will not happen because all eyes are on them. Nigeria is not like a football. All eyes are on the ball, looking for when it will enter the post. Either giving goal or the goalkeeper will down hold it, you understand? So that is how it is at the moment. Anyway, guys, we are wishing nothing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu but nothing, or the very best. We are wishing him nothing but quick recovery. We all know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is critically ill, and according to one of his lawyers known as Prince Will, Barrister Prince Will, said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's leg was swollen, and these people refused to grant him access to medical attention. So That's Nigeria for you. We are just such in a country where they value bandits to people who are agitating for freedom. And the one thing against about Nigerian government is that they have failed to understand why Mazi Nnamdi, or probably I cannot say they have failed. They actually understand why Kanu has been agitating for freedom. They actually understand why Kanu is agitating for referendum, but they have failed to meet up with what he's requesting for. So now that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has used, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is now in their detention. They're trying to use any means to jail him. Whereas the same these governments are pardoning terrorists, people who have slaughtered our Nigerian security men, our Nigerian soldiers have died in their hands. Now they are pardoning them. Even the so-called bandits are even granting press relief, even giving Nigerian government warning that if they should touch any 10 bandit, that in fact they will mobilize more than 20 to clear off Nigeria. You see the kind of country we find ourselves, country that worship bandits and disregard people who are agitating for revolution. They disregard people who are advocating for betterment of the country. But they prefer those who are destroying both lives and properties. That is the type of country we find ourselves. It is really sad that this kind of thing is happening. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our prayers are with you. May God give you victory at last. That is all we can say. Because Nigerian leaders, they see lions enter road. Instead for them to kill them, they give them food to eat. Even take pictures with the lions. Ask the lions if they are okay on the road. That's the same country we find ourselves. In case you don't understand this particular thing. Nigeria governments, they will see bandits, they will snap picture with bandits, they will negotiate with bandits, talk peace talk with bandits, beg bandits for amnesty. But when it has to do with an Igbo man who is agitating for freedom, they look for a way to buy him or jail him forever. What you got to talk? I better drop am for comment section.